Jaguar XF Sportbrake 25 tons R Sport 2017 review. Choosing a petrol version of the new XF Sportbrake means choosing Jaguar's familiar 2.0-liter Ingenium turbocharged 4-pot, presented in 247 bhp tune. Unlike the Saloon, the load-lugger's S variant comes exclusively with diesel power. It also means the equally familiar 8-speed ZF Auto box and rear-wheel drive. Although we're testing it in aesthetically bolder R Sport guise, which carries supplements of 2,400 pounds and 70 kilograms versus its Saloon counterpart, all Sportbrake variants come with firmed-up sports suspension, while adaptive damping is an 820 pounds option that our car foregoes. As well as styling accents inside and out, the R Sport also gets front parking sensors to supplement entry-level kit that includes heated, 8-way electrically adjustable leather front seats, rear parking sensors and an 8.0-inch touchscreen, as well as niceties such as roof rails, self-leveling rear air springs and power tailgate. The Sportbrake fulfills the practicality part of its remit well, closely matching the BMW 5 Series Touring and Audi A6 Avant for boot volume at 565 liters with its 40/20/40 split folding rear seats up and 1,700 liters when they're folded flat. The load space is usefully regular, with an electric load cover, curry hooks and no lower lip. Cabin space impresses, too, with ample room for 4 large adults plus a halfling, and sufficient nooks in which to stow your daily detritus. Materials in the smartly presented interior range from tidily stitched dashboard leather to both soft and hard plastics, although I wouldn't choose the optional veneer, which has an odd, embalmed finish to it. Switchgear doesn't feel quite as robust as that of rivals, but while the optionally upgraded infotainment could do with a manual controller to supplement its 10.2-inch touchscreen, it has lots of features and is pleasingly responsive. The sports seats are comfortable but not especially well sculpted among their type. The petrol Ingenium is less of a workhorse than the 237 bhp diesel version, giving away 99 pounds-foot of torque and 100 kilograms of towing ability to the oil burner. But its refinement is far superior, emitting a gentle hum whose heightened pitch and volume as revs rise is barely noticeable once on the open road. Either dawdling in town or sitting at 2,000 revolutions per minute at 70 miles per hour, it's both enjoyably hushed and unobtrusively managed by the gearbox, although downshifts can feel a bit lazy even in the torque converter's most responsive setting. Turbo lag is almost as gentle, but that's partly because 247 bhp doesn't seem enough to make the 1,705 kilograms petrol Sportbrake feel that fast anyway. At 6.7 seconds, it's 0.4 seconds slower to 60 miles per hour than the equivalent Saloon, and although power delivery is steady all the way from 2,500 revolutions per minute to 6,000 revolutions per minute, it's never especially keen, while dynamic mode, which also firms the tiller and heightens gearbox mapping, makes the throttle a tad bitey. Deeper potholes brought a thud from the optional 19-in alloys, but otherwise the Sportbrake rides well and flows neatly over undulations taken at speed. Neither body control nor rear-end traction is much challenged when driving this car within the constraints of its modest powertrain, but the responsive front end and natural-feeling steering help make it an enjoyable thing to sweep along back roads. The helm gives decent feedback, too, but could be more settled at a cruise.